Greetings, family, friends, and survivors. Well, we didn't get to 111 like they said. It is in town, but up here it's only 100 degrees and 83 on the back porch. So we got a 17-degree differential with the evap cooler. Most years it doesn't get anywhere near this temperature here. You can see the smoke just between me and that hill over there. And we've got 5 fires around us, but nothing close, but just enough to make it nasty to breathe. And that is the risk of living in the timber. You're just one misplaced match, one irresponsible cigarette from a transient away, or an accident away from getting burned out. And when it's hot like this and then the wind kicks up in the afternoon, it can go fast. And it's stressful. It is stressful living with high temperatures and dry conditions. And the wind's just now starting to kick up a little bit. And then thunderstorms for a couple days starting tomorrow, I think. So one of the things that happens is you have people move into the area, and of course they're welcome to move into the area, but a lot of folks like to move out into the wilderness interface, and I don't blame them. I do too. But if they're not bringing any skills with them and knowledge, it can be pretty terrifying. And most folks just don't know how absolutely dangerous it is in a condition like this. And so they'll go ahead and mow or drive their car out on the grass with a hot muffler or something like that, or setting up a shock box on their hot wire for their livestock, not making sure that everything's clear from the fence line. That's how one of the most recent fires went up. So, an accident can happen. I could make a mistake. I have lived since 1971 with the threat of wildfire, and we've had to evacuate from here once. 495,000 acres of the Kalmiopsis wilderness, which is just right there. 495,000 acres, almost 500,000 acres went up in a 3-month period. And it was making 23-mile runs in 2.5 hours. I don't want to do that again. So we try to be responsible as we can. And I think education's a lot of it. So think about that when you're moving to an area. If you decide you want to live in a wilderness interface or live in the woods, find out from the locals what to do and learn from them so that we don't have accidents. That fire in 2001 put, how many was it? 19,000 lives at risk and nearly boxed us in with no way out. So that's just not cool. And that particular one started from lightning, and our national forest in Washington had a plan that, we're just going to let wildfires burn when they're in national forests. It's natural, just let them run their course. Well, the problem is they run their course straight for civilization. And it was dumb. I have a friend who had a hand crew 2.5 miles from that fire the day it started. It would have been easy to have put out, but it was a political thing. Have the right crew, and it's funded through the right piece. It's not about putting the fire out sometimes. It's just about, I'll get friends of mine in trouble if I keep going on. But I don't like fire. I really, really don't like fire. And days like today really make me nervous. And nobody likes breathing the smoke either. Most of the fires that we're dealing with right now they're all from lightning. And that's just the way it is. Even if you lived in an area where there were no people at all, you're still going to have a risk of fire from nature. So it's just part of life. Every place has its challenges. That is for sure. Nothing like smelling a little Russian sage to clear up your sinuses from the smoke. Oh my, that'll wake you up. Yes, sir. All right. Have a very blessed day. I am. Oh, look. On the picnic table. That is my wife's concoction for staining that board, fascia board, to match that fascia board. We'll let you know how it works. Have a blessed night.